Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I continue with Serial Experiments Lain. Last video I watched 2 episodes. Today I'm going to watch another 2. And then the rest I'm going to finish it with 3. And then it'll just wrap up all 13 episodes. Last video, I don't really know if I can recount what happened properly. I know that, so there was this dungeon game in the wild or something. And it somehow got connected to a kindergarten tag game. So those were the little girls were there. I was understanding it while I was editing. But I didn't really grasp what I was watching. So for this video, I'm gonna not try to pause too much or keep it in that I pause a lot, but I'm gonna try to sit there and grasp everything as I'm watching instead of understanding more when I'm editing, because I want to stay on track and not lose my, not lose anything as I'm watching it. I want to try to figure out stuff myself, but even a little hint would help if I'm getting the whole wired self wrong or something. Or maybe this episode would help me. I might watch 3. Depends on how the last episode. I'm supposed to watch 2. Like I'm watching 6 and 7. So depending on how episode 7 ends, then I might watch 8. But I'm intended to watch 2. Yeah. So I don't want to waste too much time here. This is happening in these next few episodes. Without further ado, let's continue. The same crosswalk. You do not cross, and yet they still do. If people can connect to one another, even the smallest voice would grow. Kids. I'm not gonna like this episode. I'm joking. Kids. Bro, Rain's a nuppy. I keep saying Rain. Lain. Oh, it's her dad. Her dad's a nuppy, bro. He's a concerned nuppy. I don't think he's really like possessed or nothing. It's his daughter. I don't know what the mom's hiding. They know something. He knew something about her cubicle trip. He didn't say nothing. And which is why she's in this state. He could have been like, girl, you don't want to use that. But she installed it anyways. Her room's flooded and she has all these computer parts. This is like, I don't know what oh my god, it's like a braid, I don't know. With the water and stuff, it's like a whole, it's, I don't know. He's stepping into someone's brain. Someone's mind, I don't know. Look at her. Why is this episode called Kids? She's just sitting there. Her consciousness is in wire. Oh, the nights. I'm guessing, I don't know, why it feels like her parents have no authority. Where did all this stuff come from? Did she, wasn't it he on paying for this stuff in the first place while she got her computer? So, oh, someone was that farther down. Oh, a cat's up there. A balloon, a toy, a shoe, a plane, a bird, nothing. Look at her shadow. There's something that it means something. She's corrupted already. I don't know. This sounds weird. Look at all these power lines. It's like there's supposed to be a train running through a streetcar. Your old self. Old self? Cause it's not hanging out China. With the knights. Watch her. How do you soon? She's too concerned. I was like, tell her parents like, yeah, she's not acting right at school, and then like I can't do anything else. Even though her parents can't even do anything. Now that Addison knows, she's still hanging out with them. I want ice cream. Watch her with her lip gloss. The same boy. That other. Oh, this episode's called Kids. Last video there was the tag thing. I don't know if that has anything to do, but that's supposed to be clouds. There's no way they're seeing this. I mean, it's not. Okay, there's nothing there. I was like, it doesn't necessarily mean she saw it. I don't know if people are acting like that though. Maybe they did see it. Oh, this town, everyone's fried.
代わりにレインに帰るのは近頃遅いのよね。推薦取れそうなの？
Has she been gone since last episode? But she looked normal, I guess, because then when her wired version disappeared, which is when, or something, in disguise was. So the people there are Serbia reported being deeply. Watch her, she's so angry with the malicious prank in the sky. What? A deliberate act. I don't think they've seen her then. She's walking through the wire now. To translate your real world form.
気取るも何も俺のユーザーレベルじゃこれが精一杯なのさ。耳だけのやつの方が多いんだ。
But she put her whole body in it.
比べりゃマシだろ。小学生に流行ってる遊び。遊び？子供の遊びなんていくらだってある。とろいやつ。あれを遊びだっていうのはあんたの直感か？子供殺しの科学者。リアルワールドじゃ個室病棟で死を待つただの老いぼれ。俺は手伝ったんだぜ。少しはね。おじさん教授、あなたの場合。
If he's a child killer. Oh, they're in wide still. Is it accurate? Is the president? Is It's nothing as outrageous as ESP, you know, size isn't that great, but it's just good intuition or enough physical ability to bend coin. So it's using children for this power. What are these that are attached to their heads? So, KÄUSU. Individually, their side may be weak, but together. What were you expecting? Something beyond imagining. When I read it, it helps me. She's losing her patience. Children. No. They all died. I smashed kids into pieces.
どうやらあの機械の設計図面ワイヤードのどこかにな時間の檻の中に沈殿していたの。それを何か見つけたんだ。しかもアウターレセプターなど使わずして現象を引き起こせるようにアップデートまでしてね。エミュレーションであそこまで広範囲に影響を及ぼせるとは。もう子供なんてどうなってもいいの？私が何を思ったところであの子たちがリアルワールドに帰ってくるわけではない。私は喋り疲れてしまった。あなたに会えてよかった。あなたはワイヤードで何をしたいのか、どういう存在になろうとしているのか知りませんが。
Me too. But you're powerful, pretty powerful. At first, I thought she really didn't care about.
神がいるのだとしたら、あなたは祝福された子供です。それじゃあ、私は失礼させてください。少々くたびれました。肉体も残り火の
So he's just gonna die here. Conveniently, when she goes to see him for information. So that's what happens when you enter the wired. So is her sister like stuck there But then she's moving around. Her mom said, "Oh, you come home early, and Lain comes home late, and she's just sitting there."
何なのどうして私にいろいろ教えようとしてたのよ何がしたいの子供を使ってただ面白いから
They're back with another pair of goggles.
あいつら
She took her that long to realize it was them. Oh no, they're involved or something. Never mind.
あんたたちがナイツね
伏せなさい。
何なの
あなたの部屋の冷却システムだ。冷却システムにパラサイトボムを送り込む。
Who's they?
人事みたいじゃない
私たちじゃない。
じゃあ誰よ
Get it or
誰
something?
がやったの
Who?
よ
She finally out here to talk to them, and they're just gonna leave.
ナイツです。
They're not the knights. To be continued. Society. Society. Oh, it's outside her room. I'm like, what am I looking at? Her room just gets crazier and crazier every episode.
違うよ
I think she's trying to create a person. I don't know.
ワイヤードの中で
She, I mean, the music. Oh my god, girl. I'm not trying to get confused. No, that's not
違
it.
うよ
I'm just watching.
だ
I
って
mean, the me and the wired is. There is. Okay.
うん
Right. She's becoming less and less like me.
え誰が
There's a wired version of her sister, and she messed her up. Her room is.
お姉ちゃん最近変わっちゃった
This girl. This is.
さあそれはどうかな
Nah. If she really doesn't know, then. You know, I'm kind of painting her as the bad guy, but I don't really know her motive. I don't know what she's trying to do.
体がどこにあったって意識だけを思い出を飛ばせ。
So what's the point of doing that as you're walking the streets? But her room though, like her room is empty. I was wondering if she even had a closet, and then her dad's like, "You need a new Nevi." Orders her pieces, sets them up. Each episode, her room has become more like a lab. I don't think she sleeps. She sleeps in the wired. She kind of looked like her mom. I was like, her mom doesn't. I would say look like that. The mouth, the lipstick. Oh, that's that thing her sister sees in the shadow of the road. She did all this on her little piece of. Did she upgrade this to act like that? Because try some of this.
そうさバカめ俺はお前らとは違うんだ大丈夫何が最近レインまた戻ってる私たちレインにもっと元気になってもらいたいと思ってあちこち連れてったりしてでももしレインが嬉しくなかったんだったら謝る
No.
そんなことない
Maybe Lane's just being used. I don't know. I just assumed from the beginning that she was bad for some reason. I don't know. Not saying this scene's make me feel like, oh, she's innocent. Nah. She's doing something wrong. But she didn't start this.
よかった
She was recruited by that one girl.
ありがとう。心配してくれて。友達でしょ。じゃ。
Friends?
本日午後、情報庁情報監視センターのファイヤーウォール何者かのクラッキングにより破壊され、現在ワイヤードネットワークの情報が混乱しています。
That guy.
レインが狙われたって。
レインって誰？
レイン
No search matches.
ゼロ件です。レインなら最近見ない。
レインって誰？
Who the hell is Lain?
女の子強いんだ。
何が強いの？メタバライズ、意志、パワー、目の光、存在。
宅配便です。
あ、あんこね。はい、ハンコ。何？
なあ、ナビっすよ。新型でしょ。いいなあ。俺なんか。
Is this the same delivery guy? I don't know. I
内
was
職
thinking.
して買
I
っちゃった。
bought it with money from.
俺なんかな。
I bought it money from my home job.
俺なんかこんなバイトしてても全然買えないっすよ。
He was talking to Lain, but he couldn't buy one too, so maybe it's the same guy.
はあ、ないっすよ。はい。
頑張んな
We'll
さい。
keep working at it.
わかんないことあったら聞いてください。俺教えますから。
Why would I try to contact you again?
教えてくれるの。
I don't even know your
自
name.
信あるんす。
そうやって暇そうな主婦を。
Bored housewives, huh?
いや、そんな。
Keyword wife.
まあ、そうか。
じゃあ、ご苦労様。
He was trying to rob her.
後で契約駅に遊びに行ってもいい？ゲームだったらネットでやればいいじゃない？だからそのゲームの仕方を教わるの。
He sounds younger than he looks.
ワイヤー
What logo was this? Ah,
ワイヤードがリアルある。
or one of the same. She's gonna corrupt her kids. I don't even know what's going on. Men in Black. Can we have a conversation now? Like this.
岩倉レインさん、私たちと一緒に来てくれませんか？
無理にとは言いません。これはお
It
願い。
doesn't seem like they're, of course, they're to harm her, but
私たちはあなたに
So
肉
cold.
体的な危害を加える意図がありま
harm
す。
you physically. Mentally, they're gonna destroy you. The eyes really do make a difference.
私たちと来ていただけれ
But watch
ば
their.
お教えします。
They just wear these all the time. That is the imprint of the goggles, right? But how is he navigating?
俺が自分一人で突き止めたんだ。
This guy's doing this top secret night hacking in the middle of the street with all this gear on him.
誰だ？
She didn't even have a seatbelt on. Tachibana General Laboratories Shinbashi office. Can you guys go in first? What am I getting myself into?
やっぱり
Yeah, she's looking like,
式じゃダメなの？
what are you using? What are you using? Look at that phone.
今さら新型のナビに移行する気力が湧かない。
このジャンパー抜いてみてください。
すまないが、
It's impressive that she learned to do this all on her own, I'm assuming. Did I say Lain? Why are you logging in his computer? Are they seeing through what this guy's looking through walking through the streets?
ワイヤード、リアルワールドの政治的な国境はない。
Political borders have to go.
寝言をほざくの政府主義者。悪ふざけが革命だと思い込んでるのか。そんなくらいならいくらでもいい。君がどれだけ自覚的にやっていたのかは知らない。
What you do is intention.
君自身のワイヤードでの存在は極めて不自然なものだった。そしてどうやら
I can't tell if she's playing a character right now.
あなた何誰あなたたち
The height difference is that grand with those two guys?
秘密は守るさ。もちろん君たちが
Looks like Lain.
来てくれたんだね。僕を迎えに。
Oh, exposed. That girl from the beginning of this episode. No. Her shorts. Why is it when he's talking to her over there and these guys are at their corner of the room? It sounds like they're somewhere else.
岩倉レイン。君はワイヤードのレインと同一人物なのか。
I think she's using the fact that people can't tell. I don't know. It's as a cover to keep herself safe in the world when
君の両親は本当の両親か。君の姉は本当の姉か。
何言ってるの
it's either she's really confused or she's using this as a
父親の
cover.
誕生日はいつだ。
Dude, I don't even think he knows mine, so why should I answer that question?
じゃあ母親の誕生日は。両親はいつ結婚した。恋愛か見合いか。
Okay, her whole life is a lie.
君はいつどこで生まれた。
うるさいやつどうだっていいことばかり並べてくだらない
おう。
It's the wired lane. I don't know.
ワイヤードのレインなのか。
There are two different people.
だったら
アイスがなくてワイヤードとリアルワールドの境目がぐずぐずと崩れつつある。君も知っているね。
だから
我々はそれを危険だと考えている。
面白いじゃん
Huh? Oh, okay. I understand. This is
どい
interesting.
て
Uh,
何よ
危険なのは君自身だ。
you are what's dangerous.
カール。
I thought it didn't have names. This girl. Oh my god. The wide wall with the real world is crumbling. And there's two different lanes. Okay, the wide lane. Like I kept mentioning the opening in the TVs. The wide lane she's getting out. She's affecting people. And this boy was in the opening, right? He was playing his game, but it was Lain in the screen.
終わったのもちろん
Ah, her.
優秀だもん
She's the one that was in that guy's
やっつけちゃ
vision.
うぞほら格好し
Which Lain am I seeing half the time then? At school it must be regular Lain, but then but this guy. And how's he still doesn't he have to walk around to see stuff? This is what's causing the wired and the real world border barrier to crumble. No, it's not the same boy. I thought that because the boy playing that game and he's like, oh, can I go to my friend's house with his mom, and she went to play games in the last episode. And then the mom here, long hair, she has short hair, so rumors about Lain. that sword teach.
わからないさワイヤードに神様なんて用がいまいがユーザーには関係ないことだもの何がどうして面白いかなんて
This is the same boy from the club. His voice sounds the same.
立花総研ほどの巨大企業が非合法活動などするはずがない。しかし噂は聞いたことがある。
Rumors.
噂
Watch this wired Lain.
俺たちが
Wired Lain.
情報をやり取りできるのはどうしてか知ってるか。
And so that means the barrier between the wired world and world has already been crumbling since she went to that club as Wired Lain.
すまん。そうだ。
Sorry.
我々にとってプロトコルはその存在を普段気にすることがない。しかし今のプロトコル6世代目もデータのスループットを筆頭に頭打ちになってきている。
第7のプロトコル
プロトコルを支配することはワイヤードを実質的に経済面で支配できるということだから。それに対する公開は必要だし。で、その始末をしているのが
Tachibana.
立花総研
Her sister.
お姉
Like the guy's asking, are they really your family? When's their birthdays? Your parents meant to get married, the anniversary. This is the brightest room in their house. At the beginning, it seemed like her family was real, and her father with those light up glasses.
パパ、私この間ね、ある人に聞かれたの。
They asked me if my family's even real.
岩倉レインか、お前の両親は本当の両親かって。おかしいでしょね。
It's more complex than I thought. I bet school's a fabricated thing as well. I don't know. Arisu.
アリス、おはよう。
Bro, leave her. If she doesn't want to hang with you guys, like if she doesn't end up at the mall, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. It's more than that. I don't know. The way they're looking at her.
私は信じてないんだけど。何？
In the why. Did she? Okay. She's not gonna tell her. Arisu shouldn't be so kind.
いや、絶対レインじゃないって。
Is that the school? You need to security check it to drive him to school? Arisu. She likes him. I don't know. The way they're giggling.
あのアイドルが高校生時代彼氏の車に乗ってて人をひき逃げしてるって。
これは本当だからね。私直接聞いた。
Maybe I shouldn't be paying attention to what they're saying because it makes sense.
神様のご登場。
神の定義は何か世界の創造主なら
She just saying God for anyone that she can't see and just talking to him.
誰なのよ。
僕は君さ。君も気づいているな。もう一人の君がこのワイヤードには以前からずっと存在しているんだ。
But that she is the other, I don't
君は
know,
そのホログラムに過ぎ
hologram of that other you.
君はただの肉体。
And he is.
信じろって方が。無理だよ。そんなの。
しかしリアルワールドの君と今の君同じ人格だとは君自身思えない。
Definitely not. She knows that. But I mean, Lain is wired. I don't know where she got this body from, but her family ain't real. Neither is she. What did she do in the Wired? And why didn't Adam tell them? Even if it wasn't her, you're gonna want to know what people are associating your face with. Peeping Tom. Damn. But what does the peeping Tom mean? That ain't her. It is the way they're staring at her. So why hasn't she been called to the principal's office? If it's something like that serious, like, oh, we heard you're getting into these weird activities on the Wired and you'd like to speak to your parents or something like that. They're just staring at her. I thought this whole world is a fake. The Wired's the true world. I don't know, but whatever she did, she's of course confused. Now that I know the Wired Lain and herself. Well, I think I already knew, talk too much, that they were never the same person. But it's just been confirmed, so she's not really understanding what her Wired self is doing. She understands it's another her, but she just won't know what she's doing. What is that device? There, throw it away. Stay clear of all technology. Don't worry about the rumors. Don't worry about it. She has to. If the entire school and her teachers are staring at her. If it's something as serious as whatever peeping she's done, I just needs to tell her exactly what happened. Searching for what happened. Oh, this anime is gonna leave me with so much questions. Is that Arisu? That guy, who is he? So he's a teacher. No, it's not. I mean, it's normal if she had a crush on a teacher, but why do that? I didn't think he. Who is he? Like, I'm just seeing him now, so I'm confused about the relationship. Like, she's fantasizing. Peeping Tom. That's what's happening.
ねえ知ってる？水木アリスが誰を好きかって。
So this wide lane is appearing in everyone's.
誰のことを思っていやらしいことを
What
し
she
てる
plays.
かって。
Yeah, so whatever people are in these embarrassing situations, she just appears to be there.
噂本当だったの？
Wait, so if this has happened prior or like after? Because if this happened before and then she sees Lain at school and she's still treating her like that, even if whoa, I just see something else. Or she's seeing what she did. So this did happen before. She's connected everywhere with all these friggin' wires in the streets, power lines. Was her shadow wired Lain? Like every shadow in the world is the wired version of it, because the world is replicated in wired. I don't know.
あんたは私じゃない。
So this is gonna be about her
みたいなことはしない。
never do what you do, destroying wired Lain.
やめてよ。私が自分で嫌いな私をどうして真似するの？あんた
Such a graceful choking. Who created this? Who thought of this?
何よ？これは。
みんな君さ。君はワイヤードにずっと存在していたって言った。
You've always existed in the world.
君は僕と同じさ。ワイヤードに点在している。
あんたが言ってること全部嘘だよ。
どうして？
アリスたちは見ていたもん。私がいない時にワイヤードの私を見たって言っていたもん。みんながレインに見られたという記憶、情報の消去だってできるはず。
そうだね。やってみたらいい。
What they always said.
忘れてくれた。
Well, except for Adisu.
本当に？アリス。
Wired Lain.
何？アリス。ねえねえ、今日サイベリアに行きたいな。ねえ、行こう。
It's just like with her sister in that one episode. Well, it's not like she separated. I was expecting her to do the evil smirk.
そうだよ。レインはレイン。私は私。
They're just glitching out. I feel bad for her. What's going? I keep saying that. What's going on? We don't know. She's trying to like get back her life from Wide Lane, make everything normal. How did everything start though? Was the Wide Lane always there? And the fact and her going on the internet just started everything. I mean, he said she was always in Wired. And because she went on Wired herself, as the body and her family, that's another mystery. Like her dad said he didn't know nothing about that psych cube ended so quickly. Maybe because of her water right in the middle of it. And he didn't want her to do nothing with. I mean, he wouldn't have got her Navi if he knew. Okay, so that was 6, 7, 8. I did end up watching episode 8, and I'm glad I did. I liked episode 8. It was more information from figuring out from episode 7 in the end when he said that her family is real. And I was just thinking all about her family and how that could be the case. I was like, you know, they'll probably explain more episode 8, so I wanted to watch that one. Now, what I'm getting... I don't know why when I first watched it, I kind of painted Lain like the bad guy. I mean, the stuff she was doing in Wide Lane, at first, I didn't think that they weren't one. I thought she'd like, lose consciousness and then Wide Lane would come up, which is basically what was happening. But I always thought she was aware of what Wide Lane was doing, and she knew it was happening, and she just rolled with it. So I always thought she had part in the stuff that Wide Lane was doing. So, yeah. But now, these episodes, I'm seeing that Y Lain is completely someone different. Y Lain always existed, whatever that other thing was saying. She's doing all these like bad evil things, like the peeping Tom, like how the school was saying, till she deleted all the memories from the Wired Lain, peeping on them doing embarrassing things, I guess they don't know what else to know about, and then told everyone about it, which is why the whole school's like, I think when Lain was in the bed, that is her, she was seeing what everyone else was thinking of her, like the peeping Tom thing, so she saw her version, like the Wired Lain, in Arisu's house, staring at Arisu. That was prior. So Lain at school and Arisu there, and Arisu still had, like, she could smile at her like, oh, it's okay, it probably wasn't you. Arisu something different, but that's not what I'll talk about. I want to lose track. From these episodes, I'm seeing that the Wired Lain is completely something different, and then this Lain, the real Lain with the physical body, does not want nothing to do with her no more. I don't know if she should stop trying to use Wired, but she couldn't do that. She would still need to use Wired to try to maybe stop the Wired Lain from controlling her life, because if you just stop using Wired, it's not like the Wired Lain's going to stop interfering with your life, especially if she's always existed. And I guess she only be manifested since you went on Wired. And it seems like she's losing control of her life. Like when Arisu and them were coming up and she was gonna go greet them, but the Wired Lain slipped off and then she went to greet them. So they see Wired Lain can like physically manifest, but she would still need to use her body. So I guess it looked like that because they share one body but two different consciousnesses. But since she was pushed out, the Wired Lain went forward with her body. She's looking at it, it's like, but I'm me, that's me, I'm Lain, so what are you doing? She's like, you're right, you're Lain, I'm me. Since that Tachibana guy, the guy at Tachibana Laboratory or something was saying, now we're seeing her family just like completely unresponsive. Her parents were sitting at the dinner table, and they weren't responding to her when she said, oh, isn't this funny? Someone said, like, I'm not Lain, and you guys are my family, what the heck? Like, when's your birthdays again? But since she doesn't know the birthdays, she doesn't know nothing about them. When her parents were married, her sister's birthday, her own birthday, where she was born, she doesn't know any of that. And I wonder if it is because the family's not real and she's not a real person, or because the Wired Lain is corrupting her brain, making her lose all these memories. Because I feel like she's not even a real person. And then the Wired Lain, because like he was saying, she was always in Wired. So maybe, but then how would she have gotten a physical body if she was never real in general? But then maybe she could have stole someone's body. But if she was never real and this entire family and her whole life is fake, oh, if that's the case, I don't want to put stuff out there. I feel like I'm literally not on the right track, but I feel like in the further episodes I'm going to watch, the Wired Lain is going to try to take over her life, and she's going to try to take control over it again, maybe go back to the Tachibana guy, get help from the Men in Black or something. Well, I don't think they're really the ones helping her, they're just the ones that brought her to that guy. So she's going to have to start dealing with him straight on. There's other people like that mother with her son. I don't think they're going to come back with it, but she was just an example of these people regarding Wired and the world, when I say the real world as one, like with that the portal bridge arch thing. Two, she's not the evil person I thought she was. Maybe, I don't know. The Wired Lain is, but the normal Lain, the innocent Lain, is just innocent. And well, it's because she was confusing me, like how she was at Siberia and then she just seemed so calm. Maybe that was Wired Lain coming forth. So she probably doesn't really know anything, but she does know that there's a Wired version of herself, and I guess she just didn't expect the Wired version of herself to take over her life and do these bad things. Hopefully when I'm editing, I don't notice. I mean, I want to notice things, of course. I'll still, retain that knowledge, any new thing, but hopefully, like, I don't notice something I missed drastically, something big that I could have talked about here. I was going back and I was paying attention as best as I could with these 3 episodes. But yeah, I don't really have much to talk about or to add on. It's just information's there, and like I'm gonna keep it for the next episodes to keep thinking of more things that could be going on. Lain's just losing her life at this point, and her family's not real. I feel bad for her. I don't know what's going on. I feel like she's gonna get the worst ending in this at the end of this anime. Can't wait to watch the next 2 or 3. I don't know. It's gonna end up however much videos I said it was gonna be, but I can't wait to watch more to see what's actually. I just want to see the ending. Like what I thought, a little semblance of it. Would any of it come true? the fact that she's gonna lose, like, not lose her life, like, well, technically, yeah, to the Y Lane, is she just gonna lose everything and not have her happy ending? Is that what's gonna be right? Or her family not being real in general, is that what's gonna actually happen? Like, but yeah, I'm just going to end it here. Nothing else to say other than I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got spark, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.